Alright, let's talk about the new D Block Europe and Yxng Bane collaboration album, Any Minute Now. So, quickly, this is a collaboration effort between Yxng Bane. You might remember him from such hits as Rihanna and Answer Phone by Banks and Ranks. That bit at the end of Answer Phone where it sounds like Fetty Wap is suddenly back alive again. That's Yxng Bane. That's his contribution to that track. And D Block Europe have created this collaboration album with Yxng Bane and themselves. D Block Europe are a offshoot of the D Block group from the late 90s, 2000s that featured Jadakiss, Styles P, Chic Luch, and now they're expanding into Europe apparently. And they've got these little idiots called Young Ads and Dirt Bike LB. So, Any Minute Now is American trap. So, bear in mind, both these guys are from England. And the main thing I think about when I listen to this is that why do you have to act like you're American? There's like grime and UK hip hop in general, they never really talk about, they talk about the Americans sometimes. But on this album, it's absolutely gratuitous, the amount of references to America. Opening track, Gucci Mane, is just full of references to fucking lean and drugs. And it sets the style for this whole album because it's very clean, trap production, very much like singing flow, and references to all sorts of stuff that you'd hear in American trap. And it doesn't feel like a British authentic project, which it is. I mean, perhaps D Block Europe, based on an American group, are being influenced by D Block and making it a bit American. Perhaps it was recorded in America, but it doesn't feel like UK hip hop or grime. It's definitely not grime. It's definitely not grime. The production is way too clean for it to even be considered close to grime. I think the most grime aspect of this album is that the guys are wearing tracksuits when they recorded it, probably. I mean, on Gucci Mane, you even get some, like, skirts, and, like, that's not what happens in the UK scene, even slightly. This album feels extremely derivative of American style. It's reminiscent of Derek B in the 1980s, where he'd just rap with an American accent, and people just couldn't take it seriously because it just felt like, why are you from London? Why are you going to rap like you're from fucking the Bronx or something? That's what Any Minute Now feels like. There's references to Steph Curry and Vince McMahon. Sometimes they talk about stuff like playing FIFA or going to Harrods. But overall, this album is just, it's not good. There's nothing really redeeming about Any Minute Now. I think D Block Europe might have had some potential if they focus more on sounding like a British rap act. Yxng Bane already has his sort of lane established here, so he can have a dud here and be alright. But this D Block Europe guys, they need to make a sound that sounds like they recorded it in fucking England. They're from South London. They shouldn't be talking about G-packs and all that sort of American slang that you hear all over this album. Any Minute Now is just American trap done by English rappers. It's got it all, like misogyny, talking about loads of drugs that they're taking. It's not interesting, even slightly. Just boring, rubbish. 3 out of 10. At fucking best.